Aurora and Arthur Petrova, a car trip goes extremely downhill. In Great Baddow, the evening is crisp and quite cold as a Saturday story prepares to unfold. It is 1830, December the 2nd, and the Petrova family's departure is beckoned. At 18 Harroway, the Balkan lights glow, reflecting their warmth on the sibilant snow. Petar and Maria, with their children so dear, prepare for a journey as Christmas draws near. The atmosphere sparkles with festive delight on this vibrant and bustling Chelmsfordian night. Beside the driveway, a memory is parked, where the frosty night air is remarkably stark. On Monday the 27th, just days ago, Maria acquired a gray Polo to show. It is a 2004, automatic and sleek, a petrol-fueled gem that is far from being weak. With 5 doors and 5 seats, it sits in its place, a modest addition of style and of grace. Though they used the BMW for their trip on this date, the Polo remains in a slumbering state. Maria is radiant in garments of orange, as bright as a fruit or a rust-colored door hinge. She chooses this palette to carefully hide the scars from a kettle on her skin's outer side. Her black hair is pulled into ponytails low as she moves through the hallway with a rhythmic flow. Petar stands tall, 46 is his age, his blue-rimmed spectacles set for the stage. He checks on the house and the Balkan decor before they all head for the heavy front door. Aurora is 11, her updo is high, with pink-framed glasses that catch every eye. Her brother is Arthur, who is 9, nearly 10, with green-rimmed spectacles, the smartest of men. They are ecstatic to leave and explore the night air, though the wintry chill is a frosty affair. To the car, Arthur cries, with a jubilant leap, as the secrets of Great Baddow are theirs now to keep. They are a vision of spectacle-wearing delight, ready to conquer the Saturday night. Harlow the Dalmatian is a sight to behold, in a princess tiara of shimmering gold. She wears a pink tutu that fluffs round her waist, a garment selected with canine-like taste. Kiev the ginger tabby sits on the chair, with a sophisticated and regal-like air. "I say," purrs the cat, "do be home for your tea, the humidity levels are rising, you see." Harlow just barks, "The logistics are clear, we shall return when the moonlight is near." They pile in the car, a black BMW beast, a 3 Series estate for their evening time feast. It's a 2013, polished and bright, reflecting the street lamps that flicker with light. Petar is driving, he's turning 47. A move to Springfield feels like a small slice of heaven. On December 22nd, they leave this abode for a brand new beginning on Falmouth Road. But tonight is for leisure, for fun and for play, as they pull out the drive and go on their way. They reach Riverside Leisure, where the ice is a glimmer, and the hopes of the children begin to now shimmer. But Petar looks closely at the price on the wall, and his face turns to stone as he stands in the hall. "It's far too expensive," he shouts with a frown. "The cost of this skating would bankrupt the town." Aurora is piqued. Her disappointment is vast, as their dreams of the ice rink are fading so fast. "To KFC Springfield," Petar declares, as he steers the big car through the Saturday flares. Aurora is incensed. She loathes the bouquet of fried poultry skin on a cold winter day. The olfactory insult is abysmal, she cries, while Arthur just dreams of the chicken and fries. He sits in the back, feeling quite precarious, though his hunger for nuggets is truly nefarious. The car speeds along through the darkness and grit as the family finds where they happen to sit. But Arthur is hiding a secret quite grim as the shadows of evening grow heavy and dim. Before they had left, in a moment of haste, he'd found some old crumble and sampled a taste. It was apple and spice, but the truth is quite bold. It was 2 years outdated and covered in mold. The rotten dessert starts to churn in his gut as the doors of his stomach prepare to unshut. He feels quite nauseous, his face turning pale, as the BMW follows the fast food-like trail. They pull in the drive-thru. The queue is quite long. As the car radio hums a melodic-like song, Petar leaves the engine to idle and purr as he goes inside to avoid the blue blur. "I'll order the bucket," he says with a grin, leaving Arthur and Aurora together within. But Arthur is gasping. The crumble is rising, a physical feat that is quite surprising. The silence is heavy. The air is so still as Arthur succumbs to the apple-based ill. A fountain of crumble, abysmal and gray, erupts from poor Arthur in a terrible way. It covers the leather, the carpet, the door, a cacophony landing all over the floor. The smell is a mixture of rot and of fruit, a viscous disaster that stains his whole suit. Aurora is screaming, "Oh, look what you've done! This Saturday night is no longer any fun." The BMW is ruined. The mess is extreme, like a sequence of events from a horrible dream. Petar returns with the chicken in hand, but the scene in the car isn't quite what he planned. He opens the door and the stench hits his nose, from his blue-lensed glasses right down to his toes. "Какво направи?" he bellows in rage, like a lion escaping a very small cage. He mutters in English, then Bulgarian too. "What is this madness? What did you do?" The apple scent lingers, fermented and foul, as Petar lets out a deep, guttural growl. The journey back home is a shambolic mess, a trial of patience and olfactory stress. They pull up the drive of 18 Haraway, where Maria is waiting to finish the day. She sees the disaster. She smells the defeat as the crumble is baked in the BMW's heat. "Oh ne, ужасно," she cries with a gasp, as the bucket of cleaning supplies is in her grasp. She is meticulous, careful, and ready to scrub, while Arthur is sent for a soak in the tub. Aurora is fuming. She sits on the stairs, while the rest of the house is engaged in repairs. "My coat is all ruined. The car is a tomb. I'm staying forever inside of my room." Arthur feels contrite. His stomach is clear, but the wrath of his father is what he must fear. The move to Springfield seems further away after the chaos of this Saturday. The atmosphere's heavy. The tension is high beneath the vast expanse of the black winter sky. Up in the bathroom, the bubbles are deep as Arthur prepares for a long, tired sleep. Harlow, the Dalmatian, trots into the room to dispel all the lingering sadness and gloom. "A lesson is learned," barks the dog with a twitch. "Old apple crumble will make your gut itch. Next time, dear Arthur, check dates on the tin before you allow such a snack to go in." Arthur just sighs as he scrubs at his nose, while the steam from the water around him now grows. The car is now clean, thanks to Maria's toil, though Petar's emotions still simmer and boil. They look to the future, to 33 Falmouth Road, where they'll carry their very last moving day load. Despite the disaster, the family is tight as they settle down for the rest of the night. The Christmas lights twinkle, the Balkan hearts beat as they find a small comfort that's remarkably sweet. "Leka nosh," they all whisper, and turn out the light on the end of a very long Saturday night.